Hi everyone, and welcome to today's Course in Miracles lesson. My name's Deborah Fraley, and welcome to the channel. We are on lesson 284. I can elect to change all thoughts that hurt. Loss is not loss when properly perceived. Pain is impossible. There is no grief with any cause at all, and suffering of any kind is nothing but a dream. This is the truth, at first to be but said, and then repeated many times, and next to be accepted as but partly true, with many reservations, then to be considered seriously more and more, and finally accepted as the truth. I can elect to change all thoughts that hurt, and I would go beyond these words today and pass all reservations and arrive at full acceptance of the truth in them. Father, what you have given cannot hurt, so grief and pain must be impossible. Let me not fail to trust in you today, accepting but the joyous as your gifts, accepting but the joyous as the truth. So that is our lesson for today, lesson 284. I can elect to change all thoughts that hurt. And I did get a message this morning. Actually, I got two messages. Let's see, what did I do with them? Okay, here they are. The first one was kumquat. And so, I'm going to call here. Let me get rid of that. Okay. So, I mean, there's several messages for this word. I'm not that familiar with it, but from the definition I got, I guess it's some kind of a, it's a fruit. It's a tropical fruit. But then when I did some further, research on it, there's two. I mean, there's like, it's a duality, There was one that said someone who takes spirituality too seriously, which I thought was interesting. And then there's another one that says it can be in some cultures viewed as a means of prosperity and good luck. So, I guess it's all a matter of perception and how you choose to look at things. So, I mean, it's just not with this word, but in life in general. So that's really interesting, perception. And how you're looking at life. And I think that's the way that the Course is designed, isn't it? Is it not? So, yeah. And then the other word I heard was proliferate. And I believe it was several videos back. I think like 3 or 4 videos back. I said that March was going to be a very pivotal month this year as we are accelerating in our spiritual growth and expanding very quickly. So we may be experiencing very intense physical symptoms. It's like going through the eye of a needle. It's almost like going through a rite of passage. That's what it feels like. Squeezing through a birth canal is the only way I can kind of give you an example of, what, like give you a visual example of kind of what that feels like, I mean, so, and when any mother that's given birth knows, how uncomfortable that is. So, I mean, not to diminish men, but you kind of get it, if you've had a loved one, your wife has had birth, trust me, you feel her pain. But it's just not in just not physical symptoms, but, and I do have to put a disclaimer in here because, if you are feeling physical symptoms, certainly, this is video, I have to put this in here, is for entertainment purposes only, and certainly you have to follow your guidance and seek medical attention if, you are not feeling well. And certainly, if they've deemed that, they can't figure out what's wrong, then possibly, you are going through just ascension symptoms, and, your body is trying to adjust to the energies that are coming through. We're being bombarded with solar flares. I mean, just beat up. And so, your body's purging. You may be experiencing GI symptoms that can't be explained. There's, you go to the doctor, they're saying, we can't find anything wrong. Okay, well, headaches, changes in your vision. Oh gosh, there's just a multitude of them. You can Google it. There's, on YouTube, as far as what the ascension symptoms might be. Increased psychic abilities, seeing flashes of light, your clairaudiences, your clairs coming online, just getting more, seeing things, like I said, flashes of light, maybe your mediumship's coming online, things like that. Or for some individuals, I know early on in this process, there's what's called the dark night of the soul. And that's very uncomfortable. And that's almost like, you go into a very somnolent type of a experience. And you can also Google that. And it's a place where you are doing a lot of processing. And but whatever stage you are in, this is not a race. Everyone is exactly where you're supposed to be. We are all placeholders. We're all holding space, in this place and time. And we all have specific elements that we are contributing to this new earth journey. So, we're all in this together. So, those are the messages that were coming through. And, let's just take a nice deep breath in. It's a lot. So, especially, just coming out of that full new moon, that full new moon that was just, we just went through. So, let's just release some of that pressure, all this pressure building up. So, okay. So with all that being said, let's bring in the light language activation for today's message. Okay. And I was guided to bring in, use these crystals, and I was called to use them all. I mean, I have 4 of my citrine crystals here, and they really represent the solar plexus. So apparently we have to do some clearing of that area. So if you just want to get guided, and that's the area that is right below the belly button, near the belly button, right below the rib cage. So that's, and I'm also wearing yellow. How interesting. Well, it's funny, pretty interesting. Okay, so if you just want to get grounded, I'm going to call in the Ascended Master Jesus and the Holy Spirit to assist us in bringing in the information that we need to know for today's lesson. Thank you, Spirit. What messages do we need to hear? What does the beautiful viewers need to hear for today's light language activation? Thank you. Ito to okwa iti oto okwa ata okwa tata okwa titi okwa titi okwa titi. I'm seeing spirals. Okwa titi okwa titi okwa tata atata undoing of something. Atata akatata atata atata akatata atata atata toto okwatiti ototoko atata atata okwatiti ototo okwatiti toto okwa. And then we're going to release all that. Thank you for joining us. Please like, share, and subscribe to allow others to benefit in the teachings. I'm sending you so much love, blessings, and abundance, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.